You've been diligent. You cook healthy meals at home. You save the leftovers to be resourceful and reduce waste. You've been told this is the smart, responsible thing to do for your budget and your schedule. But what if I told you that this sensible habit, reheating certain foods, could be a silent saboteur of your energy, your memory, and your long-term health? Misconceptions about food safety are everywhere, passed down through generations or spread by marketing that focuses only on convenience. We're told to focus on what we eat, but rarely how we re-eat it. The truth is, the very chemistry of some of our healthiest foods can turn against us in the microwave. They can transform from nourishing allies into hidden sources of inflammation and cellular stress, placing a quiet but consistent burden on your body. In this video, we're exposing the top 5 healthy foods that science shows can become problematic when reheated. We're not here to scare you. We're here to empower you with the knowledge to protect yourself. We'll break down the science in simple, clear terms and give you easy, actionable swaps you can start using today. Let's reclaim your kitchen and your vitality. We're going to count down from 5 to 1, starting with a common comfort food that can fight back when you're not looking. Number 5, the innocent-looking potato. Potatoes. They are the ultimate comfort food. Baked, mashed, roasted, they feel like a warm hug on a plate. It's so easy to bake a few extra for later, wrap them in foil, and pop them in the fridge. Perfect. Here's the hidden truth. This isn't just a theoretical risk based on lab conditions. It's a documented, real-world danger. A published medical report from the Journal of Infectious Diseases detailed an actual botulism outbreak traced directly to leftover baked potatoes that were wrapped in foil and left at room temperature. Now let's be clear. Botulism is rare, but the conditions that allow it to occur are common. The tight foil wrapping creates a low-oxygen, moist, low-acid environment. Think of it as a perfect, sealed incubator for trouble. This is the ideal storm for spores of the bacterium Clostridium botulinum to grow and produce a powerful toxin. The spores themselves are common in soil and harmless on their own. It's the environment we create that gives them power. This is the bug that causes botulism, a rare but serious illness. The toxin it produces is odorless, tasteless, and invisible, and microwave reheating often isn't hot or consistent enough to destroy it. For adults over 60, our immune responses and gut microbiome aren't always as robust as they once were. A minor bacterial challenge that a younger person might fight off without a thought can cause significant distress, leading to digestive upset, fatigue, and a feeling of being unwell. This isn't about being afraid of potatoes. It's about respecting the science of food safety and making small adjustments for a big impact on your well-being. So what's the fix? It's simple. If you cook potatoes, the key is to cool them quickly. Don't leave them on the counter for hours. Get them into the refrigerator and store them in a breathable container or unwrapped, not in airtight foil. When you do reheat them, the safest method is using an oven or stovetop to ensure they are heated through to at least 185 degrees Fahrenheit. Better yet, embrace the delicious versatility of cold potatoes. Think of a classic potato salad with a creamy dill dressing, or a German-style potato salad with a tangy vinegar base. You can even dice them and add them to a 3-bean salad for extra substance and fiber. Number 4. The lean protein that turns against you. Chicken breast. It's the gold standard of lean protein. You grill a large batch on Sunday, ready for quick lunches all week. It's the cornerstone of a healthy diet, right? But reheating that chicken, particularly using the high, dry, and uneven heat of a microwave, can fundamentally change its protein structure for the worse. Imagine a protein as a perfectly coiled spring. When you cook it the first time, it uncoils into a digestible form. But when you blast it with a second round of intense heat, that string can get tangled, warped, and rigid. Your body has to work much harder to untangle and digest it. For people with sensitive digestion, or as our natural enzyme production declines with age, this can lead to discomfort, bloating, and that heavy, sluggish feeling after a meal you expected to be light and energizing. But the problem goes deeper. This reheating process can increase the formation of compounds called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. Think of AGEs as little bits of cellular rust or caramelization happening inside your body. According to a landmark study on the topic, high-temperature, dry heat cooking methods, with microwaving being the biggest issue due to dryness and heat pockets, create the highest levels of these AGEs in food. These compounds are known for promoting chronic, low-grade inflammation, which scientists now recognize as a key driver behind many age-related conditions, from stiff joints to heart concerns and cognitive fog. This is a quiet stressor that, over time, can drain your body's resources and make you feel older than you are. The solution is a game changer. Instead of reheating your leftover chicken, embrace it cold. This doesn't mean boring. Think of crisp, cold slices of chicken fanned over a vibrant salad of greens, tomatoes, and cucumbers. Or shred it and mix with Greek yogurt, herbs, and celery for a high-protein, delicious sandwich filling that's ready in seconds. If you must have it warm, gentle stovetop reheating is less problematic. This way, you get all the benefits of the protein without the digestive strain and without creating a new batch of inflammatory AGEs. Number 3. The delicate fungus with a dark side. Mushrooms. They're packed with B vitamins, antioxidants, and immune-boosting compounds. Sautéed with garlic and herbs, they elevate any dish with their rich, earthy flavor. They're a true superfood. But mushrooms are incredibly delicate. There is limited research on reheated mushrooms in humans, but food scientists agree on the principles. Their high water content and complex proteins are very sensitive to heat. When you reheat leftover mushrooms, their structure degrades rapidly. This doesn't just make them rubbery and slimy. It can affect their nutritional value. Research has confirmed that thermal processing like boiling or frying significantly alters the antioxidant activity of mushrooms. The principle is clear. Each round of intense heat can diminish the very benefits you're eating them for. You think you're getting an antioxidant boost, but you may be getting a fraction of the original value. Furthermore, for many people, especially those with sensitive digestion, this protein degradation can cause trouble. The proteins become less recognizable to your digestive system, which can lead to bloating, gas, or a general feeling of heaviness that you might not connect to the reheated mushrooms themselves. It's a subtle but real strain. So, how do you keep mushrooms as your ally? The best approach is to cook and enjoy them fresh, preparing only what you need for one meal. If you do have leftovers, it's a perfect opportunity to enjoy them cold. Think of a beautiful marinated mushroom salad with olive oil, lemon juice, and fresh parsley. Or finely chop them and mix them into a cold dip with cream cheese or hummus. This preserves their texture and ensures you're getting more of the nutrients you intended to eat without the digestive hassle. Number 2. The breakfast staple that becomes a burden. Eggs. The perfect food? They're an affordable, high-quality source of protein and choline, which is crucial for brain health. Scrambled, fried, or hard-boiled, they are a breakfast champion. But reheating eggs, particularly in a microwave, can lead to the oxidation of the cholesterol in their yolks. Think of a healthy fat molecule as a smooth, round ball. Oxidation is like adding sharp, jagged edges to it, making it reactive and potentially damaging. Research confirms that cooking and, importantly, the storage of cooked eggs increases the formation of these cholesterol oxidation products, or COPs. While the exact health impact of these specific compounds is still under investigation and not fully settled in dietary guidelines, researchers are studying them for their potential to be more irritating to the body than regular dietary cholesterol. For anyone concerned with proactive heart health, minimizing these compounds is a smart move. Furthermore, just like with chicken, reheating makes the protein in eggs rubbery and tough. This places an unnecessary digestive strain on your system. Right at the beginning of the day, when you want your body to be running efficiently, not struggling to break down difficult food. The actionable tip here is wonderfully simple. Eat your eggs fresh whenever possible. If you batch cook hard-boiled eggs for convenience, embrace them as the perfect cold snack. A hard-boiled egg is nature's protein packet. Keep a few in the fridge, peel one, sprinkle with a pinch of salt, and you have a perfect snack in 30 seconds. No microwave, no fuss, and no unnecessary oxidized compounds. Number 1. The superfood with a hidden risk. And now, for the number 1 food you should be most mindful of reheating. Spinach and other nitrate-rich leafy greens, like celery, arugula, and beets. You add a big handful of spinach to your soup or casserole, proud of the nutritional boost. It's packed with vitamins and minerals. What could possibly be wrong? The problem is a well-documented chemical pathway, which a comprehensive scientific review on the subject explains perfectly. It's a 3-step reaction. Step 1 is the harmless nitrates already present in the spinach. Step 2 happens during cooling and storage, where common bacteria can convert those nitrates into nitrites. Step 3 is the reheating, which provides the high-energy environment for nitrites to potentially form compounds called nitrosamines. Nitrosamines are a class of compounds that the World Health Organization's research agency classifies as probable human carcinogens. This isn't just a theory. Large-scale human studies have linked higher dietary intake of these compounds to an increased risk of certain cancers. Let me be clear. Eating fresh spinach is one of the best things you can do. The potential risk comes from the cycle of cooking, storing, and reheating. It's about cumulative exposure over a lifetime. For an aging body, which is already working hard to repair cellular damage, minimizing exposure to such compounds is a critical wellness strategy. The solution is to interrupt the chain reaction. Add spinach to your dishes at the very end of cooking, just long enough to wilt. If you have leftovers, either eat them cold. A scoop of lentil soup is delicious chilled. Or, if you must, reheat it once, very gently on the stovetop. Never use the high, intense heat of a microwave. And never reheat it a second time. What do these 5 foods share? A delicate chemical structure that was never meant to withstand multiple rounds of heating. From the vulnerable proteins in chicken to the oxidizable fats in eggs and the unstable nitrates in spinach, reheating can push them past a nutritional tipping point, turning them into sources of digestive strain and cellular stress. So, let's quickly recap the powerful choices you can now make. Remember to cool potatoes quickly and store them properly to avoid creating a breeding ground for bacteria. Treat leftover chicken, eggs, and mushrooms as delicious cold ingredients for salads and wraps to preserve their nutritional integrity. And with spinach, add it fresh at the end of cooking or eat leftovers cold to sidestep the formation of harmful nitrosamines. These small tweaks aren't about restriction. They're about upgrading your kitchen habits for maximum vitality. You've just learned 5 powerful ways to protect your health from hidden dangers in your own kitchen. Knowledge is only powerful when you use it. So I have a challenge for you. Which one of these tips will you try this week? Will you start enjoying leftover chicken cold in your salad? Or maybe you'll make a point of cooking only enough eggs for one breakfast. Let me know in the comments below. Sharing your plan helps make it real, and it inspires others in our community. If you found this video empowering, please give it a like. Share it with a friend who loves to cook, and subscribe to our channel for more science-backed truths to help you thrive. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, every meal is an opportunity to nourish your body and mind. Stay strong, stay sharp, keep moving.